They do get after the quarterback, 10th in the country in sacks. Here they come against O'Connell. He's in trouble, and he breaks free. Pump fakes, throws, end zone, touchdown! Thorne in trouble, gets hit, steps up, takes off, now throws, got a man. Diving catch is made in the end zone for a touchdown by Trey Mosley. So we saw Aiden O'Connell for Purdue make an athletic play. A second and goal for the Boilermakers after the 2-yard loss. O'Connell to the end zone, and the pass is pulled in. Brock Thompson, touchdown, Purdue. He's one of the best kickers in the country. They got a true freshman, Stephen Rusnak, out there for a 42-yard attempt, and he misses it. Anthrop moving into the backfield, and here comes a reverse and then a throw, and it's Anthrop who originally got the handoff that gets the catch, and he's loose inside the 25, reversing failed, inside the 15, gets a block, inside the 10, to the end zone, touchdown Purdue! Fourth down and 2, they just give it to Walker, trying to get the edge. He does, and he's got the end zone for the touchdown. Back to the ground game, and Horvath able to get to the second level, fumble the ball at the 41-yard line. Purdue has yet to turn it over today. Looks like the Boilermakers got it back. That's at least what they're saying. Michigan State, of course, says that they have it. The officials trying to sort out the bottom of the pile. And it's Michigan State ball. Purdue right now a half game out of first place in the West. Minnesota 4-2. Quarterback run. Thorne's got the first down and more. Inside the 20, inside the 10, into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. They run it though to Doru, pushing forward and in. Touchdown, Purdue has the lead back. So the kick is good and the lead is 10.
Looks over to the side. Peyton Thorne gets to his play.
They scored on fourth down in the first half. Thorne to the air, fires to the end zone, and is it caught? It's intercepted. It's picked off by Mackey. Took it away. Finneran, 23-yard try. He is 3 for 3 today. Thorne looking, throwing, caught. Mosley's into the end zone. Touchdown Michigan State with 5:03 to go. The Spartans aren't done yet. Thorne to throw. Fires. It's caught. 2 points. It's Malik Carr pulling it in. Right down the middle. And the lead is 11 with 40 seconds to go. Penalty flags are down.
False start. Offense number 69. It's a 10-second runoff. By rule, the game is over.
Let the carnage and the chaos continue. Another top 5 team goes down.
And also wore no extra protection or braces.
And they certainly felt like if he had not left the game last week or 2 weeks ago against Iowa. Sitkowski rolls out, sidearms one to the sideline, and it may have been picked off on a dive. Curtis Jacobs gets the takeaway. He was just waiting for the ball to fall in the breadbasket. And Dotson went up and got it. There's the slant. Loose. Keandre Lambert-Smith to the house. Touchdown. And Mustapha, as you can see, out for the season. Play action. Under pressure. And the ball pops out as Sitkowski is hit. It's loose, and it looks like the Nittany Lions have it. Brandon Smith, pass rush, and the knockout. 35 yards out. Jordan Stout looks to add to the Penn State lead. Snap high. Was placed down, and he's got it. Chase Brown spins at the goal line. Is he in? No signal yet. It is a touchdown for the Illini. They finally break the ice. Under pressure and going down is Sitkowski. The ball pops out. It is a fumble. It is scooped up by Brisker all the way down to the 21-yard line. Stout from 40. Has plenty of leg, but he pushed it to the right, curled back to the left. It did not get inside the upright. Actually, this season, 3 for 6 from 50 plus. It's got the distance. It's a line drive, but he pulled it left. Just missed. McCourt missed his last attempt. This one, though, from 37. We are tied.
Somewhat in play here.
Sitkowski dumps it off. And again, that was, I think, forward progress stopped in the field of play on Jakari Norwood. So that will take us to the end of regulation time. And State gets their 3. Got it. Right down the middle. 22 yards for McCourt. And now it will be on the Illinois defense to see if they can get a stop. Got it. Penn State gets it first. It's a trick play. There's a flip. Clifford can't catch it. Tyler Warren on the end-around pass. The flip from Dotson, and they can't execute. It is Sitkowski to throw. Floats it into the end zone. Off the fingertips of Josh McCray, and we play on. It might not be the student section, but it's still loud at this end. Sitkowski, he's going to tuck it under. Throws it in the front corner of the end zone, incomplete. And now Penn State will have a chance to win it.
Got to get a throw off if you're Sean Clifford.
Steps up, under pressure. Tipped ball towards the back end line. DeAndre Lambert-Smith was lurking. He had a chance. So Penn State tries again first. They'll run it with Noah Kane. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another, but gets stood up. Rifles one into the end zone, and it's broken up. Ellis Brooks was there to knock it away. And we continue. He motions back. Brandon Peters. Way up over the head of Daniel Barker. No chance. And once again, Penn State gets a stop. A chance to win it again. Clifford, shovel pass. Strange. Stood up. Inside the 1-yard line, Illinois gets another stop. The shovel pass to Brenton Strange looked like it was there. It's at the bottom of the screen. Instead, they'll run it. At the goal line, it's Noah Kane. Is he in? Penn State thinks so. The officials say no. They got him stopped again.
It's a ball carrier short of the goal line. The conversion is no good.
Run it.
They will. Josh McCray, no chance. He lost yardage back to the 5-yard line. Jet sweep. Isaiah Williams at the goal line. He's in! Illinois got the lead.
For the
So
score.
Penn State to extend the game. Noah King at the goal line. Is he in? Yes! Both teams on the ground finally convert, and it continues. Clifford to try and throw. Tipped, incomplete. We are in the 9th overtime. This to win it for Illinois. Brandon Peters, a quarterback. Rolls out. Into the end zone. It is caught. Casey Washington's got it. Illinois pulled off the upset. It took 9 overtimes.
Conversion is confirmed.
And Casey Washington catches the game winner from Brandon Peters. And Illinois has pulled off the road upset.
And that kick will fly directly over the head of Chris Tyree. Buckner drops, protection's good, plenty of time. He's looking down the left sideline, and this pass is incomplete. Braden Lindsey over there around the football, and Marshall will take over on downs. See the ref there pausing the game for a second. Now to the ground. Notre Dame defense stuffs it though, laboring the ball carrier, and the Irish believe they have the stop, and they do. Laburn remains the tailback and moves to the left. Give goes to Laburn right up the middle. Touchdown, Marshall. Chris Tyree, the tailback. Buckner looks to the right towards those traps, and that pass is intercepted. Micah Abraham had a pick a week ago, and Abraham in the first half, another interception. Told you about those NFL bloodlines. His skill set is unique, and he stole it away. Back up on the football. Keep it with Buckner. Penalty marker flies as Buckner goes into the end zone. You see the ref taking his time, and he's going to go check with the call. And Veerhoff missed an extra point earlier. This not much different, and gets back on track right down the middle. 2-point Marshall lead with 15 seconds remaining. Buckner, Estime, spun around.
I don't know, Jack.
Going to depend on the spot.
I don't know.
Could be very close, and he did not get there. Wow. Veerhoff missed that extra point. It's why it's 9-7. He got back on track with a field goal in the first half late. Hits another here. 12-7. Marshall is fullback position. And they'll go quarterback sneak right across the goal line. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Buckner rolls to his right. Buckner has room out in front. And Buckner in for the 2. Irish lead by 3. Colombi drops. He's protected well. Plenty of time. All kinds of time. Colombi taking his time. Fires to the end zone. Caught for the touchdown. Devin Miller. Mayer in motion.
Looks like man-to-man.
Here's Buckner. Pressure coming. Buckner stands in and fires his balls. Intercepted. Gilmore down the sideline. Pick 6. Gilmore.
line in the slot on the left-hand side.
Styles and Mayer, both to the left of Pine. Now Pine, he is intercepted. It's Owen Porter. Porter had that scoop and score for a touchdown a week ago. And now the interception late in Notre Dame Stadium. The Patterson's deepest kick is blocked, though. And it's going to roll to just the 31, 32-yard line. So Notre Dame set up a great field position. Now Pine just looking for a last-second effort here. Hits Mayer, has the touchdown. So lead. Now ball laying flat on the ground for Groupie. Hits a really good onside shot. Had a chance for it, and Marshall recovers.
He needs to show everybody that. There's no doubt that he will.
Columbia knees it down, and Coach Huff, a moment that he will remember forever.
Coach Huff worked for Nick Saban at Alabama. I had the opportunity to work for Nick Saban with the Miami Dolphins. He used to always talk about bringing his team to Notre Dame and not worrying about touchdown Jesus. Coach Huff and I talked about that the other day. He clearly instilled that in his football team. Don't get caught up in the history and tradition of Notre Dame. Just come play football. His team did that from the start and for 60 minutes. An incredibly impressive performance by the Marshall Thundering Herd.
What an atmosphere. And the Gators will start with the football. And it'll be Jamarcus Weston to bring back the opening kick. And he's cut down at the 25-yard line with a flag down as the tailback. He takes the handoff. Runs a man over. Lost the football. It's on the deck. And it is scooped up. Will they rule this a fumble? They do indeed. R.J. Hubert picked up the fumble and spins it all the way down into Gators territory. Rising out of the pocket, dumps one off. It is caught at the goal line, reaching it out is Keefe. He's got the touchdown.
In call.
Well, they're ready to go quick on 1st and goal. Keeper, Richardson into the end zone. There's the Gator touchdown. Now the place kicker for Utah. And he puts it right down the middle. And Utah goes back on top. Boys is already 1 for 1. This one from 31. And now it's a 6-point lead for Utah. So they take the 3 on the road. He can spin it. Play action here. Steps up in the pocket, looking downfield. Now he'll take off and run. The whole left side of the field. Wide open for Richardson. Touchdown! Fourth down and goal. Tavion Thomas dives for the chalk. Is he in? No signal yet. Florida thinks they've got to stop. The officials, it looks like we'll mark him short. A goal line stand for the Gators inside the 1-yard line.
First down.
A toss instead to Bernard with a cutback at the 5, at the goal line. He's in for a Utah touchdown.
And allow them to dent the line of scrimmage.
Montrell Johnson again at the 5 into the end zone, walking free for a Gator touchdown. What a drive by Florida. Now it's Naquan Wright in the game. Anderson goes in motion. What a play by Richardson. A ball fake to keep it alive. And he's got a man alone in the back of the end zone in Jaquavion Fraziers. Are you kidding me?
off the left side of your offensive line.
Davion Thomas off the left side, into the end zone. There's a Utah touchdown. What a response by the Utes. Richardson on the keeper. Touchdown! He has been the go-to guy tonight. Rising. Out of the pocket to the sideline. Bailey, first down. Bailey, a catch and run. Out of bounds near midfield. First down. Rising. Looking downfield. He's going to escape. Rising. Does it with his legs. Down to the 20. Well inside field goal range.
Those are 2 tight ends.
Rising. Making the catch down to the 6-yard line is Dalton Kincaid. Rising is 6 of 8 on this drive. Second and goal. 4-man rush. End zone. Intercepted. Yes! Amari Burney with a diving pick.
Burney comes up with one of the biggest plays of his career and bails out his senior teammate.
Another senior, Amari Burney, his 3rd career interception, wins it for Florida. What a football game.
Top-rated special teams unit in the country. They'll need plays from Beamerwall tonight. It's a short kickoff. Try to keep it away from Leggett, and the fair catch is made. Against Vanderbilt. Out of the backfield. That is Bell. Jane Bell rumbling and rolling and will score. South Carolina strikes first on the opening possession.
Nobody there to account for Hooker once they missed a sack.
Here comes the fastest tempo in college football. Small break and clear, just like that. The Volunteers answer. Can you say lightning strike? 31-yard touchdown, 75 yards in a minute. Rattler steps up. Another downfield shot. It's caught. Josh Vann, touchdown, South Carolina. 2 possessions, 2 scores. 60 yards. Need 5 on 3rd. Tennessee brings some pressure, but leaves McDowell open. Makes a man miss. Touchdown, South Carolina. Are you kidding me? 3 for 3 so far. White is the back. Hooker for the end zone. Jump ball caught. Touchdown. Tillman, welcome back. Cedric Tillman making a huge impact when most figured he wouldn't play tonight. Joyner in the game. 2 tight ends. Power set. And he just powers in. DeCarrion Joyner threw a pass to Rattler to set up the touchdown. 4 possessions. Gamecocks will take that. Cuts the lead down to 11, but here's the play by Smith on 4th down.
Put together a masterful plan so far.
Rattler, long throw, end zone, caught! Josh Vann, 2nd touchdown tonight. 5 for 5 are the Gamecocks.
Tie it in the slot.
He's got a cushion. And Hooker looked that way, didn't throw it, batted up in the air, deflected, and caught for a touchdown off the carom. So Tennessee, McCoy, after the ball was batted up into the air, considered the Heisman frontrunner coming into this game. They're right down the middle. Princeton fan touchdown. Tennessee. A bust from the Gamecocks. And the tight end makes them pay.
Jalen Hyatt.
Play clock at 2. Got to hurry. They just get the playoff. And this is Wells on the end around. Dances in. Touchdown. Gamecocks stretch the lead.
So again, another excellent call. Angles were important for which official called it.
Rattler rolls, scans, now cuts back, makes another cut, flips it, touchdown. Bell worked free. Rattler found him, and they can really smell an upset now.
Now they got to win tonight, but if they do, they might be in a good spot.
This could help Clemson as well. Hooker, ooh, is he okay? He went to the turf. It's not a fumble. He was ruled down there, but now all eyes on Hooker, who went down very awkwardly.
After further review, the runner fumbled prior to his knee being down. The ball was picked up by South Carolina at the 17-yard line. It will be first down at the 17 for South Carolina.
Joyner keeps it. Makes a cut. Touchdown, South Carolina. This is an historic night for this Gamecock offense. They stop him short, and they're playing quickly. Or 4th and 1. Got to convert this. And they don't. Flying in there was Jordan Burks. Gamecocks defense rises up and gets closer to this big upset.
They got a shot.
3rd and 10. Rattler just flips it. Brooks to the corner. Touchdown. South Carolina punctuates a massive upset and a career night for Spencer Rattler. And we hope we have not seen the last of Hendon Hooker in a Tennessee uniform. We certainly hope that injury, there's nothing that will prevent him from playing in the postseason. Wow, is Tillman going up.
A free play and a touchdown.
Yeah, went up over Dial. There was a flag, and
I'm just excited to see what they come up with. This could be fun.
Victory formation, and a night that Gamecock fans have waited a long time for and will savor forever. Haven't seen a handshake yet. It's going to be hard to execute that now. Party is on in Columbia.
Bigger things are in store in 2023. Charlie Ham kicks it off. Shipley will let it go into the end zone for a touchback. Todd Polino on for a 22-yard field goal try. And the Blue Devils are on the board first. B.T. Potter is gone. True freshman Robert Gunn III with his first collegiate field goal attempt, and it's blocked. Duke special teams comes up big. Todd Polino good from 22 yards earlier. This is a 42-yard attempt. Looking to extend the lead. And it's perfect. Still just 28 passing yards for Clemson so far. Jalen Calhoun is deep. Swanson to punt. Takes a Tiger hop, and then a mistake that time trying to make the play. Calhoun muffed it. It's recovered by Clemson by Wade Woodaz. Clemson just 1 for 5 on 3rd down so far. Klubnik with a great play fake, dumps it off. Shipley in with a Clemson touchdown. Third down at 10. Clemson going to bring pressure. Duke runs the ball, and the ball is fumbled, and it's recovered by Makuba. Jaquez Moore fumbles it. Thinking 4-down territory here if they don't pick this up on 3rd down and 3. Design run for Leonard, and he's able to break a tackle and get the first down and more. Leonard inside the 20, stiff arms a defender inside the 5 and into the end zone. It's a touchdown. What a play by Riley Leonard. One of the best plays 41-yard attempt in the first half was blocked. His first career attempt, and this one's no good. Missed it wide to the left. They targeted there, first and goal on the 7-yard line. The ball's on the ground. Duke tried to pick it up. I think the Blue Devils got it anyway. They tried to pick it up and run with it, and now a fight for it under the pile. Trey Freeman tried to scoop and score after the failed exchange between Klubnik and Shipley, and it looks like Duke has the ball. They do. Blue Devil football, they get a takeaway.
For Phil Maffa.
Maffa again fumbles the ball, and it's picked up by Stinson at the 20. Stinson being chased by Klubnik in midfield. Klubnik tracks him down and maybe saves a touchdown. But what a fortunate bounce with Stinson scooping it up and rolling it back some 70 yards. Another run play, Moore trying to get the edge. He's inside the 5, turns it upfield into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. Waters shifting into the backfield, pass play. Leonard, end zone, it's caught, 2 points. Calhoun is in, 21-7 Devils. They have to get to the 44-yard line of Duke. 4th down and 7. Duke's going to rush 4. Klubnik steps up. He's going to run for it, crossing midfield, slides. It's going to be close. He got hit too as he slid, and here comes a flag. Where he started his slide, he may not have had the first down.
The ruling is the runner was short of the line of the game. After the play, personal foul, targeting, defense, number 35. The ball will be turned over on downs.
And again, losing about 15 seconds with the new rule, the clock not stopping until inside 2 minutes on first downs. And passes intercepted off the deflection. Mausi picks it off and went off the hands of Shipley. And Duke will take over with 5 minutes to go. Riley Leonard, if you didn't know the name, you're going to be hearing it a lot for the rest of the season. Waters inside the 10. Waters making a house call with the exclamation point on this one. 36-yard touchdown.
We really have seen no signs of that being a reality here tonight.
4th and 8. Shipley can't hang on. It was knocked away. Al Blades Jr., the transfer from Miami.
One game at a time is what Mike Elko would say.
Riley Leonard takes a knee. It's one of the biggest wins in Duke football history. Down goes Clemson. The Devils win it 28-7.
For these Canes. Kick is away from Borregales. There'll be no return. And Georgia Tech. Restrepo in motion, back to a slot at the top. Quick throw on the perimeter. That's Young, and Georgia Tech equals the task. Moala, the linebacker, makes the play for the Jackets.
Like you were on the first drive of the game.
Here's King. He'll retrace his steps. Now he's just giving ground away. He'll go to the far side. Load, throw, intercepted. That's Maui Noah. Restrepo in the slot. Remember, he was hot early on the Van Dyke throws. Here's Van Dyke from the pocket, throwing for the end zone. Intercepted. That's LaMiles Brooks in the end zone and coming out with it. Still on his feet and finally knocked down right around the 25-yard line. So one interception is pitched to another. Here's Borregales from 30. Snap a little high. The kick is good. And Miami on the board on the final play of the first half. Restrepo in motion through the formation. Here's Van Dyke. Look that way. Now back across the middle. It's caught. That's Williams, the tight end at the 5. He'll stretch. And did he score? He did. Riley Williams.
with somebody on the defensive side of the ball for Miami.
3rd and goal. King to throw. With time, now will Tuck at the 5, dives, and it is a Georgia Tech touchdown for Haynes King.
And Wes, that's what I'm talking about. Climb. Climb in the pocket.
And Van Dyke to load again. Shoots it downfield and intercepted. It is picked off by Harvey. Trying to find some room at the 40, and Amari Harvey to the far side at the 35. And Georgia Tech will start 1st and 10 at Miami's 25-yard line on Van Dyke's 2nd interception of the night. 75 seconds to go. Hands the ball to Haynes. He keeps fighting and drives to the end zone. 2nd and 3rd effort get the touchdown for Jamal Haynes. Looks. Oh, it's intercepted. It's picked off again. This is Jalen King, and it's a foot race with Tyler Van Dyke, and he'll be knocked out of bounds. Inside the Miami 20-yard line.
You know, a touchdown extra point here, going up 7 if you make it.
27-yard try. Aiden Burr knocks it right through. Trying to tie the game. Parrish. And he will score. Got hit by Brooks at the 1 and then just leveraged his way into the end zone. And Henry Parrish Jr.'s got his 4th rushing score of the year.
We're going to come after you. Prove to us that you can make us pay.
Canes bring 3 here. King will throw. Intercepted. James Williams working back across field into Georgia Tech territory. And he will be knocked out of bounds inside the 20. Borregales to give Miami the lead from 39 yards. Middle of the field. Kick is perfect. And the Canes are in front with 6:23 to go.
No. It's under 40 seconds. Just take a knee. Like, you should not be handing this football off.
Right.
I don't know what Miami is doing.
That's it. And here's Chaney. Just straight ahead, tackled, and the ball popped out.
You got to read the clock. I mean, read the card. I mean, to me,
Georgia Tech has it with 26 seconds left. Kyle Kennard comes up with the fumble.
You should not be running the football. I mean, you should be taking a knee. That are way down the field.
3 to the field for King. Up in the pocket, gonna loop it down the field, and it is caught. And that's Rutherford, who hangs on to it in Miami territory. Singleton, the fastest of the receivers, to the top of the screen. Here's King from the pocket. Flush to his right with 6. 5. Gonna loop it downfield. And ball is caught. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. With 1 second to go in the ball game, Christian Leary hauls it in.
I mean, I'm going to say it. It needs to be said. That's one of the biggest coaching mistakes at this level that I have ever seen in my lifetime. You should not be running the football. You run the football, it fumbles, and then you give up a score. That is devastating for a 4-0 Miami team to get their first loss of the season on a sequence like that. Jacoby Young.
Here's Van Dyke looking, flips it to the middle of the field. This is Restrepo. He'll dance. The clock is expired. And Xavier Restrepo's got to look for help. Now he's going to throw it back across the field. And here is Colby Young coming to the near side. Now Young going to give it back to Van Dyke. He's going to sling it back to Restrepo. Miami trying to string this play out, schoolyard style. Now to Young, middle of the field. Colby Young looking for some help. He's going to throw it back, and this is Jacoby George. Now he'll dance with it. George trying to make a move with it. Ball got knocked loose, and the game is over. The playground style at the end did not help Miami. Brent Key has gotten another ranked road win as the head coach of Georgia Tech. He did it last year at Pittsburgh. He did it in Chapel Hill. And tonight, he does it to his buddy Mario Cristobal.
Marion Brown on the return for the Cats. And he is met at the 20-yard line. What a good job this year from Ron English. Jordan, with all that beef in front, goes in for a Louisville touchdown on their 14th play of the drive. Leary, 3rd and 6 to the end zone. What an effort to come up with it. Dane Key. Gets a chance at redemption. 46-yard attempt. Great rotation and a target line kick breaks the tie. Jordan, can he get there? Pushes through and in. Jawar Jordan on 4th down, and Harlow's loving it. For Louisville, the last coming on 4th down, Jawar Jordan made it a 17-7 game. Brown's going to take it out from the end zone. And it's a good decision. Barry on Brown. Well, now how's that Kentucky fan feeling? Mighty good. For Jack Plummer and the Cards. 3-man rush. And caught by his Big Ten, and Gatewood reaching forward. Touchdown Louisville. Joey Gatewood with the extra effort scores it. Leary looking for Davis in the end zone. Touchdown Kentucky. Back and forth they go. That has seen 28 points. Jordan hits the seam, and a null ball came out. Ball came out at the end just as he was spinning for extra yardage. There is a fight for it.
What a great effort by J.J. Weaver from Kentucky in pursuit. Once Jordan got into the second level, it was
Kentucky comes out with it.
And look who has it. It's J.J. Weaver.
This to tie the game from 46. And he does so. And isn't it fitting? 3rd and 3. Plummer trying to extend the play and look at an option. May have to run it here on 3rd and 3. Ball came out. The ball again. J.J. Weaver with another fumble recovery here in the second half.
I think it was De'Aaron Jackson at linebacker that popped the football free. He punched it out, and Johnny on the spot. J.J. Weaver with another huge takeaway. Here's Jackson. Plummer doesn't do a good job with ball security, tucking the ball away, and you know the football takes crazy bounces. You think that thing was going to go out of bounds, but it didn't.
Davis trying to get out of the backfield. Davis upfield, inside the 10, into the end zone. How about these Cats? Fourth and 1. Garendo, can he get there? He is driven back. The Kentucky front with Wallace. 3rd down and 9. Louisville trying to get the ball back, maintain their status as a top 10 team. Leary drifting back, pressured. That ball's intercepted. Look at this. Brownlee on the return. Oh, what a mistake by Devin Leary. He had Jelani in his mug, and Brownlee secures it. Fourth down for Louisville. Plummer looking for something, being chased, gets rid of it, and they get it to Huggins Bruce. A little magic from Jack Plummer. Ray Davis. Here goes Ray. Say goodbye to Ray into the end zone. And the Cats are in control. A 37-yard touchdown by Ray Davis. This dream season for Louisville. It comes down to this. He's going to loft it to the end zone. That ball is intercepted. That is Jordan Lovett to put a cap on it. And Mark Stoops, who said this win would feel so good. Well, does it ever? When he said, don't do anything stupid, don't kill ourselves. Kentucky, 0 penalties today. In a second half that saw 45 points in a thriller with a 100-yard kickoff return, with Ray Davis and his 3 touchdowns, and a defense that stepped up big with that guy right there, J.J. Weaver, with 2 fumble recoveries. And it's the 5th straight win for the Governor's Cup. Katie.
Back deep for the Irish, Jaden Harrison, who's always dangerous, in fact, has returned multiple kickoffs back 90 yards plus. So out he comes and wrestled down just short of the 25-yard line for a 2nd down and 9 on Notre Dame's opening drive. And it's home opener. Leonard with some room to the goal line. Touchdown, Riley Leonard. Very good Notre Dame defense. On 2nd and 5. Hampton looks to the air. Pass complete. And in the clear is Brown. And no one is going to catch him. 83 yards. Touchdown, Huskies. Opener in the win against Western Illinois. So this one from 42 yards out, and Woodle just drills it down the middle to give the Huskies the lead. Let's not forget that Charles Jagusaw was injured in the preseason, so he was going to be that left tackle, but out for the year. This pass is broken up at the 45-yard line, incomplete.
Looks like it's intercepted.
Furman looks like he got it. Interception for Furman as the ball was juggled. For Woodle, who banged through a much longer one from 42 earlier. And he's got it. So he's got a 2nd field goal of the game to bring the Irish within 3. And this one is blocked by Northern Illinois. And now they're on the return. Down the sidelines. Still on his feet is Santana Banner, which brings this first half to a very frustrating end.
This thing comes out low, opportunity to block it.
This is a 53-yard attempt. Woodle's got good leg into it, and it's just wide left.
But they haven't played that many games with Riley Leonard, so they're spending time trying to get themselves on the same page.
They call up the middle, low, hurdles one, and now gets to the end zone. What a run! Gavin Williams in the backfield with Hampton. Hampton straight drop back. Pass incomplete. And Notre Dame holds.
And guess who?
Yep.
The Huskies at Northern Illinois can't do it either. Keeps throwing the ball to 5.
2nd down and 1. Leonard's going to pass. Down the middle. Intercepted. Right into the arms of Marion Knighton. And Knighton is finally wrestled down close to midfield. What a time to throw a pick. Cannon Woodle has been good from 42. He's been good from 21. He had a missed field goal earlier from outside 53, but this is just from 35 yards to give the Huskies the lead. Snap good, hold good, kick good.
Wow.
And with 31 seconds left, Hammock and the Huskies are up by 2. A 62-yarder with 5 seconds left. It is downwind, but this is an awful lot to ask. Mitch Jeter, and that's blocked at the line of scrimmage. And the Huskies are celebrating the biggest upset in their school's history.
Alexander got a blocker in front of him off the left side, lowers his shoulder and powers to the goal line. He's in, and Vandy draws first blood on a 7-yard Cedric Alexander score. Some mustard on that snap. Milroe near side, batted up, and it is intercepted. Fontenette to the corner. He's in, and Vandy's got a 2-score lead on a 28-yard interception return by Randon Fontenette. 2nd and goal. A hole on the left side, and a step through for Jan Miller, and Alabama's on the board on an 8-yard touchdown run. Against Missouri 2 weeks ago. They'll run it, and another stretch, and this one's good enough. Cedric Alexander with the touchdown plunge from a yard out. And Vandy strikes again. Taylor's got the distance, and he splits the uprights. And Miller's got plenty of space, and he's got a touchdown run, his 2nd of the game. Are you promoting your own show? Are you paying advertising rates today? Here's Milroe. Perfect through the air on this drive. And now on the ground, he's in. Touchdown, Jalen Milroe. Tyler Booker and Parker Brailsford cleared the way. Not out of the shotgun. They're 2 of 3 on 4th down this year. Pavia wants to throw. He goes down the middle. It is caught. Touchdown, Vanderbilt and Junior Sherrill. That might be the most Diego Pavia play ever. Justice Haynes is the running back on this one. Milroe looking deep. Down the sideline. It is caught by Williams. He springs free. And he is in for an Alabama touchdown. A 58-yard catch and run for the emerging superstar. And he absolutely drills it.
Those 3 hung out together growing up. He was always the youngest and the smallest.
Milroe directing, and he gets drilled. Lost the football. Jalen Milroe gives it up. Miles Capers delivered the hit. They say Vanderbilt football. Got Alexander next to him. Little replay. Pavia throws. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Kadron Johnson with the catch, and Vandy extends its lead. 4th and 1. Game on the line for Alabama late. They reverse it out of there looking for the corner, and it is Ryan Williams into the end zone. 2-yard touchdown run for the fantastic freshman Ryan Williams. On 2nd and 12. Pavia dumps it off, room up the sideline, and a Vanderbilt first down for Cedric Alexander. 1st and 10 for Pavia. He hands it off. Big room left side, and a first down for the Commodores. Pavia keeps it. Pavia picks up the first down, and the unlikeliest of heroes has guided Vanderbilt to what will be its first ever win against number 1. And the biggest win on the West End. Vanderbilt takes down #1 Alabama. Diego Pavia very nearly went into the stands to celebrate with his brothers, but instead they've come onto the field with him. And the rest of the students will do the same. Somewhere in that maelstrom is Alyssa Lang. Alyssa Lang will become the only one seemingly to stop Diego Pavia today.
Kept the ball almost 9 minutes and jump on top. So Tennessee from 44 drives it and missed it. Only 2 Arkansas players with a hand in the dirt on this 3rd down. They try to run for it and breaking free. Dylan Sampson in a foot race. Dragged down inside the 5. Finally, an electric play for this Vols offense. Slaughter saved a touchdown. Get a chance to give Sampson a breather. 2 tight end look. They hand it to him right up the middle. Dylan Sampson, touchdown Tennessee. And just like that,
left side along with the right guard Spraggins.
Arkansas barely lined up, and Sampson bursts and falls into the end zone for a 2nd touchdown tonight. And Tennessee stretches the lead. And does it count as yards after contact when your own guy hits you?
Right.
Figgles to see the football again. 1st down carry, and it's a touchdown for Arkansas. What a response by this offense. They march it 75 yards in 8 plays to cut into this lead. No problem. Handoff inside. Russell. No, on the outside. Touchdown. Singleton keeps it and scores. Malachi Singleton off the bench has put Arkansas in front from 11 yards. Play quick, but don't hurry. On 3rd and 2, looking to throw for plenty of time. Now the pocket collapses. He eludes Jackson and fires way downfield. And the catch is made by Thornton at the 25. What a play. Yamaliaba. This is going to be the last play of the game. Scrambles and is shoved out of bounds. No time left. Arkansas pulls the upset.
Chris Johnson Jr. is ready to get it from Brady Denneberg. Syracuse won the toss and deferred. So Cam Ward will start with it. And Don Davenport was just listening to Fran Brown's. And now Miami's got it inside the 5 with Ward under center. It's Fletcher with a flag down, and Fletcher pushes up the middle for a touchdown. We will check the marker. It's on the bottom of your screen next to LaQuinn Allen. McCord is throwing on 4th down, and Meeks cannot hang on. Wesley Bassett was draped all over him, and Miami gets the turnover on downs. Bottom of your screen. Ward looking that way. It's Restrepo turning toward the pylon, and they mark him out of bounds. Just short. Restrepo thought he had it.
I think this is a touchdown. After further review, the ball carrier was not out of bounds. It was a touchdown.
Fletcher motions. Ward to throw. Ward, end zone touchdown, Arroyo. Miami is pouring it on at Syracuse. Second down and goal. Pena's the motion man. It's a give to Allen, and Allen goes spinning. Wow! Touchdown! Stayed on his feet for 6. On 3rd downs this drive. Kyle McCord Wants Meeks. End zone, got it! Touchdown! From the 25, McCord, Pena again! Pena makes the catch! One-on-one with Clarence Lewis. Cam Ward to Fletcher up the middle! Touchdown! Miami's back in front.
And LaQuinn Allen has that same framework as Saquon Barkley.
McCord, slant, Meeks, touchdown! Syracuse responds. Mel Kiper Jr.'s 5th-ranked H-back or fullback for the draft this spring. Yasin Willis runs hard up the middle, gets a push, and the ball came out. Who's got it? Miami insists it has it, and the Canes do. The freshman fumbles, and Miami comes up with it.
We haven't heard Restrepo's name in a while.
That's where they're going. On a screen, Xavier Restrepo fumbled the football. Devin Bryant's off to the races. Ward to beat. Scoop and score. Two tight ends for Miami. Martinez straight up the middle. Damian Martinez is in for a touchdown. And Miami's an extra point away from tying this game in the 4th.
For Syracuse.
Allen, touchdown! Syracuse leads again. From 27. Been excellent throughout his career. And Borregales sends this one through the uprights to tack on 3.
That's their season best so far.
Miami's got 2 timeouts. Inside of 4 minutes to go, and LaQuinn Allen hurdles again. Allen goes airborne, and he's got a first down in the 4th. They go a little earlier than that with Allen up the middle, trying to run through arm tackles, and LaQuinn Allen's got enough for a first down of what Miami football allowed itself to be. And now pre-snap, Ahmad Moten just ran over the center, Josh Eloa.
That should give Syracuse a first down.
Offside. Defense number 99. 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
And first-year head coach Fran Brown took over here for Dino Babers. They're looking for a huge win. Trevor Pena turns it upfield and might have just ended it. First down, Syracuse. Trevor Pena for the Orange.
At Syracuse.
A stunner at Syracuse. The Orange come from 21 down and take down Miami.
We'll talk about that as this game progresses. Ohio State, Michigan, the game, and here we go. This one into the end zone, and they'll bring it out. Jordan Marshall, and Marshall gets to the 10-yard line. Jaden Fielding coming in to attempt the 29-yarder. Got it up, and Ohio State is on the board first. Out of the I formation, 2 tight ends. Straight ahead. I don't know. Ohio State looks like they turned him away. Buckeyes have been great on goal line stands this year.
Is right up the middle in the face of Will Howard.
3rd down and 9 at the 4. Howard throwing out of his own end zone. And it's picked up down the sideline. Michigan has it inside the 5. Hall with the pick. And the Wolverines force the first turnover Second down and goal at the 1. Power formation again. Mullings. Touchdown, Wolverines. Michigan capitalizing off the Will Howard interception to take a 6-3 lead on the road here in Columbus. Jaden Fielding 1 for 1 last week against Indiana, a 45-yarder. He's kicked a 29-yarder already, and this one a 38-yarder wide right. Ohio State comes up empty. Zavada in to attempt a 54-yarder. Had a 56-yarder last week against Northwestern. Got it away. Zavada again. Wow. With a chance to level this game if they can score. Howard in the end zone. Touchdown. Money on the rise. Jeremiah Smith.
Kelling, they're creasing them on those gap schemes, and they can't run the zone play.
3rd and 7 at the 16. Howard goes through his progressions underneath. Oh, almost intercepted. And it is intercepted. Makari Page. Warren under pressure, and he throws an interception. Caleb Downs scooped that one off the ground like Derek Jeter. And Ohio State is in business. Who missed his last field goal attempt from 38 yards. This one from 34 yards away. And he hooked it. No good. Wow. Both of these teams, self-inflicted wounds. They've eaten up close to 9 minutes. First down and goal at the 3. Power formation. Warren looking. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Unbelievable. Wow, Jack Sawyer. The hero. Captain Jack. Michigan, 6 of 12 on 3rd down conversions in this game. 3rd and 6. Warren can't turn it over. They'll hand it off. And look at the second effort. Mullings down the sideline, out of bounds at the Ohio State 15. A 27-yard run for the lead. Good snap, clean hole, got it up, and good. And Michigan takes a 13-10 lead with 45 seconds to go. Ohio State out of timeouts. Down 13-10 from their own 25. Howard looking, steps up in the pocket. Sideline throw, high and incomplete. Intended for G. Scott. From the pocket. 2nd and 10 at the 25. Howard under pressure, drops it off sideline. Henderson, and he'll go out of bounds. Picks up a few. 3rd down and 9 at the 26. No timeouts for the Buckeyes. Howard, big play here. Howard in trouble. Rolls, throws. Out of bounds, incomplete. And that brings up 4th down and 9. Trips at the top of your screen. 4th down and 9. Do or die for Ohio State. Howard in trouble. Incomplete. Ohio State turns it over on downs. And the Michigan Wolverines will shock the college football world. Sharon Moore says we didn't cheat this time. Michigan will defeat Ohio State for the 4th consecutive time and denies the Buckeyes a Big Ten title game shot. Kalel Mullings, 116 yards rushing and a touchdown. Zavada, 2 field goals, including the game-winning 21-yarder. And the Wolverines win it 13-10. Shock and awe. Tears of joy. The agony of defeat.
Well, we pride ourselves on here at Michigan, but you know that's what we are. That's what Michigan does, man, and that's what we do. First of all, is stop this.
And folks, something interesting is going on the field right now. Michigan tried to plant their flag in the middle of the Ohio State field, and the Buckeyes rushed right to them. And now there's some skirmishes going on the field.